Hey guys, so first of all I just want to say a huge thank you because the Facebook page has now got over 350 likes, and that is just amazing considering I didn't even think we'd get 10, and just a week and a bit ago it only had 100. So I just want to say thank you so much. My last video was all about my suicide attempt as it was Suicide Prevention Week, and I just want to say thank you for the response it got. Was absolutely amazing and unbelievable, and I can't believe how well it was received. And just thank you very much, because that video was the hardest video that I ever had to film and post, and to have it received so well and receive so many lovely comments about it is just amazing. So thank you very much. Now this video is sort of what happened to me from when I posted the video to now. And you know, when you talk about your feelings in that you've sort of locked away for a while, and I hadn't talked about that suicide attempt in a long time, and to do it in front of camera where potentially hundreds of people could see, it really started to sort of shake my confidence. And as I said in the old video, you know, those feelings can sometimes come back the more you talk about it. And that's what sort of happened to me. All the feelings of being worthless sort of came tumbling back on me and sort of made my depression get a bit out of control this past week. And first of all, I want it to be like it was no one's fault, you know, because I know I did the video because people asked me to do the video. So I just want to put it out there that it was no one's fault who asked me to do the video. It was purely, I knew there was a chance that it could happen, and I was glad I took the chance to get the video out there, but I just obviously didn't prepare myself enough for what could happen because of the video got out there. And people who either know me personally or have watched the videos before will know that when I felt most worthless, I carved the word worthless into my thigh, my right thigh. And a few days ago I had watched the video repeatedly, because from that, when I posted the video, you know, as I said, all those feelings came back, and I sort of withdrew into myself, became very sort of sad and depressed, and you know, became sort of who I used to be. And you know, I knew something wasn't quite right, and the more days I didn't do anything to fight it off, the worse it got. Until a few days ago I had watched the video repeatedly, just focusing on the bits we're talking about how I used to feel, how worthless I used to feel. And then I looked down at my leg and I noticed that it seemed like you could barely see it anymore. You could vaguely see the word worthless, but to me it just looked like it was gone, and something inside of me sort of snapped. And what I did was I recarved the word worthless into my leg. I went over the words that were written there before and I recarved it. As soon as I'd done it, you know, I felt relief, and you know what, I enjoyed it to some extent because it made me realise why I liked self-harming so much. All those feelings I had from self-harming, because I hadn't self-harmed in a while, all of a sudden came tumbling back. And you know, I understood why I self-harmed, so now I'm also fighting off my self-harm addiction again. But then after a while I felt incredibly guilty, because I shouldn't have done it, because A, I've broken my self-harm thing that I haven't done in a long while, and also I gave in easily to redo it. And that really, and I felt guilty because of my family as well, because I always said that I wouldn't do it again. And so the next morning I was already going to the doctors anyway, but I was in a lot of pain with my leg because I'd done it a hell of a lot harder and a lot deeper, and plus it was already on top of what I did last time. So I could barely walk on it. My leg was really painful. So I was going to the doctor anyway. But, he checked it out. We talked about it. And, I'm doing okay. My leg's getting better every day. It's still in the hurting stage. I'm doing okay. I haven't self-harmed again yet. So I've now been about a few days without self-harming. But I am finding it very difficult to cope again now that I've done it, because all these feelings are on me now. And just because I recarved the word into my leg, all those feelings haven't gone away. They're still there. And on top of that, I've now got feelings of feeling pretty worthless and crap about myself because I carved the word in my leg again. So it's just sort of been a pretty crap week. I'm finding it very difficult to cope with all these horrible feelings without reverting to the way that I know helps the most, which is self-harm. So I'm finding it really difficult to cope at the minute. But I haven't self-harmed again yet. So I'm going strong in that sense. I'm going to see my doctor more regularly again, and got my family around me. It seems to be really they're really helping me right now. Since I posted the last video all about my suicide attempt, I've received some beautiful and lovely messages about other people's attempts and wishing me luck, or saying how brave or inspiring I am, and wishing me luck and offering themselves up for me to talk to. And I just want to thank everybody, because it really does mean a lot that other people are hearing this and wishing me well, wishing other people well, and feeling comfortable enough to talk about their own experiences as well. So thank you very much. And also, if you live in the Harrogate area, you would have known that in the paper it's been all about self-harm. The front page of the paper was all about how self-harm is, been on the uprise. So congrats to us, because we have finally got some awareness out and it's in the paper, so that is a start. So we are slowly getting awareness out about self-harm, suicide and mental illness of all kind out there, and finally, hopefully, getting some more support for everybody. So thank you very much, and I will see you next time.